Hey guys, welcome to the crew channel today, and a quick little thing before we get started on our first Titanfall 2 podcast is we finally got our audio fixed. Crafter, would you like to take it away?
Alrighty, well, so here's what we're going to do today. We are going to basically just talk about Titanfall.
Yes, for 42 minutes.
For 42 minutes, yeah,
For
sure.
42 minutes.
If you want to get monetized, you gotta do 10 minutes at least.
Yes, so guys, our topics today are going to be Ion, Monarch and Legion, and the Flatline, and the R97. We're going to be talking a little bit about our impressions and hopes for Titanfall 3. We're going to talk a little bit about the campaign, our personal play styles, our favorite gun and Titan, and our favorite past experiences of when we first started playing Titanfall 2. So, and the gameplay in the background, it's just going to be gameplay of us playing together recently. So, just watch that as we go to town on for 42 minutes about a game that we both really enjoy.
Yep, alright, so first topic, Ion. Let's talk Ion.
Yeah. So
Ion,
yeah,
I
go
guess
ahead.
it's you have to balance it. It's a very balanced, reliant Titan.
Yeah, and you have to keep, like, the main thing you want to look out for in the Ion, especially keeping your energy levels to where you can always either do your Vortex Shield or Laser Shot. And if you're like me with my Ion, I have the like the Splitter Shot, which splits off into 5 shells when you go and you hit left trigger. That takes up a lot of your energy, so I realize now that I learned to not do that to save energy. Which is a neat
that's
thing.
always something you have to keep out for. One thing I've always found interesting with the Ion is that I always it's a perfect counter for the Tone and Legion.
Yeah, perfect counter. Especially since with the Tone, man, you can just wait for him to drop his 3 shells and Vortex Shield away for the rockets.
Salvo.
Yeah.
You fire it right back. Because what I do is my perks. Typically, I'll go with either Nuke Eject or Assault Chip to get the enhanced Auto Titan if I choose to do so. Typically, I don't, and I typically go with Nuke Eject. But occasionally, I will go with the Assault Chip for like the occasional game where if I need to get out of my Titan that I know I'm gonna need to. But other than that, so what I'll do, and then this is just a thing that's the same for all my Titans as well as Warp Drop for efficient drops. And for the Ion, it's special perk. I have the whatchamacallit, I'm dumb. The Vortex Shield perk. I don't remember what it's called, but it will increase damage when you catch shells and return fire. Cuppy, I don't know. What do you use for your Ion?
For me, I do have Doom Shield because sometimes I like to hang out outside my Titan before I jump in, and like let's say that you died before, like for me it happens a lot where I'll drop my Titan and I just get destroyed by a pilot. My Ion or any Titan will just drop down and take tons of damage before I get inside of them. That's why I go with Doom Shield on all of my Titan loadouts. And with the Ion, I do have the Splitter Shot, even though I'm probably going to change that to a double laser shot perk. Other than that, my Ion pretty much has the basic loadouts and stuff. Nothing too special, because this isn't my main Titan, the Scorches, and that's where I have most of my playtime with. But yeah. But with the
one thing
Oh, go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
No, you go ahead. Are you gonna do this for 5 minutes, or are you?
We're gonna do this for 5 minutes. Yes, indeed. Don't worry, guys. This is our first podcast. We just got our.
We'll get better.
Yes, we'll get better. And so and I use the Flatline for the as my pilot loadout for the Ion because it's honestly somewhat of like a similar gun to the Ion's. I forgot the name of the gun. Isn't it like a splitter rifle or something?
Yeah, it's a splitter rifle.
Yes, okay. The Ion splitter rifle, so that's why you see me using the Flatline. Like, all of my Titan loadouts, pretty much the gun I use is either somewhat relatable in characteristics to the Titan's gun, Except my Scorch loadout is not like that, because the Scorch loadout I used to use the softball, which was not a good idea. But yeah, no.
Yeah, no. My go-to for every game is Flatline.
I mean, the
Because it's
Flatline
such a
is not a
reliable
bad gun.
weapon.
I actually really like the Flatline, except I think in Titanfall I would honestly prefer a gun that has a little bit of a faster rate of fire. Like, for instance, the R101, 201, and of course, the one and only R97, which is just... It is the bullet hose of Titanfall 2.
Yes.
But, you know, like, the Flatline is a good gun, in my opinion, for kind of long range, because, again, the recoil is horizontal, so it's quite easy to manage, and you don't have to be kind of really struggling with it.
It's just a bigger version of the alternator.
Pretty much, yeah. And it's another good gun for having the good punch as well.
Yeah. I'll typically use it middle to short range, but if I use long range, I'll typically go with my wingman.
So you use the wingman as your secondary?
Yeah, sometimes, I mean, I used to use the Mozambique, but whenever that was changed to a primary, I swapped back to the wingman.
I see. You know, for me, my secondary is the R95, I mean R45, RE45 auto, but I hardly ever use it.
I can't help but notice that now there's all of a sudden a lot of, whatchamacallits, ions in this game.
I know, right? Yeah, I didn't notice when we were recording this. And I just now noticed something, guys, about the gameplay. Let's go ahead and talk about the Ion's core, the laser core. So let's go ahead and like talk about a little bit about how you should kind of just prime up for your laser core. Later on in this video, you're going to see me make a mistake with my laser core. Crafter and I are going to push a ion that literally just dropped, and instead of waiting for the right moment to set my laser core, I set it too quickly, and so he just ducked into cover, and I wasted my entire laser core on a Reaper that still didn't die. So you kind of want to wait for the right moment, so you don't just waste your laser core on a wall, but on the Titan that you're actually trying to shoot at.
Yeah, one thing also, another little thing I've noticed with the ion is typically people will always open up with their 3 shots on their splitter rifle. They'll open up with it, but then they'll end up running out of energy and they won't be able to defend themselves.
Yeah.
If it's something that'll survive the initial attack.
Yeah.
Like a Legion or a Scorch that has a lot of health.
And the thing you also want to do mainly to like, I mean, granted you'll do less damage, but you will you'll save your energy for laser shot or laser tripwire, and especially laser tripwire, especially if you got yourself cornered in a situation. It's a good little thing to have against Titans and pilots. So
yeah, I disagree. But I feel like the tripwire is just the way. It's just the way to get a couple points off grunts or specters or whatever.
That is true. I mean, now, I mean, I in this replay here, I really don't use tripwire that much. I only really use it if I'm.
I don't use it at all.
If I really like need to. But other than that, I really don't use it too much. But it's still a pretty helpful thing to have.
Yeah, I typically stick with my vortex shield and laser shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Ion's not really my primary Titan, so I can't say too much more than that about it.
But the problem is with the Ion is that it is pretty much the starter Titan. So if you're new to Titanfall 2 and you're like struggling with it because of energy efficiency with it, just kind of make sure that if don't be like scoped in to say, because then you'll increase your energy with your splitter rifle. You could just stay in, you know, zoomed out, and you'll be doing less damage, of course, but at least you'll have energy to defend yourself if needed. Because the Ion is very vulnerable when it's caught off guard without any energy. And see, like right there, and this is in the replay, I'm not scoped in, and granted I'm doing less damage, but at the end when I see the Scorches on less hit points, I'm like, maybe I can go to splitter rifle and try to finish him off there with the scoped in portion. And on the left,
typically the only reason you would ever need to do that, is where you stole my battery, that's right.
Yes, I stole your battery because you don't deserve battery. And then here's me sucking with the laser shot, because yeah. And if you guys are wondering where the, if you are new to Titanfall 2 and you're wondering where this energy is, on the left hand side you see that little like blue and red line there that's kind of like recharging right now. That's like your energy for the Titan. And so like, I mean right now it's recharging because I'm not in a combat situation. But look at this, Crafter and I, we're just gonna destroy this Monarch right here. This is teamwork. Like, this Monarch is just like, no, no, please, no, no. And then I tried to give Crafter the execution here, but he wouldn't take it. You wouldn't take it. I just stood there. I just stood there waiting for you to take it. You're like, nope. All right, guys. So this is where I mess up with the laser core. I primed it too early. He just dashed behind a wall, and I didn't even kill that Reaper up there, and that was just a complete waste. So you guys need to make sure you are like you have them in a corridor where they cannot escape your laser core when they dash away.
And also, one thing that's unfortunate for Ion, it can't catch its own projectiles.
Yeah. I mean, it's an alright Titan. It's an all-rounder. I mean, if you really, I mean, I don't know. The difficulty of the Ion is harder than some other Titans, I would say, because you have to really watch your efficiency with your energy. So like, if you're a really skilled player with the Ion, then that's pretty good. But if you're not really into something that like the Ion's gameplay, I mean, I guess there's always another Titan for that. And especially now that we're going to be playing with the next Titan, which, let me take a look here. It is going to be the Monarch, which is another Titan that has some difficulty to it, especially with
it's just a little cheese ball early on, but if you give it enough to eat,
yeah.
It becomes the single most overpowered Titan in the game. I kid you not.
Yes, feed the Monarch Titans and pilots. It's like
no, seriously, you've got to get the always equip the battery stealer perk.
Yes, yeah.
Whenever
always
you see
do
a
that.
Doomed Titan, if you ever see a Doomed Titan, go eat it. Eat it. Eat the Doomed Titan.
Eat it, yes, because you'll get a nice battery to heal up. Oh wait, I actually used the alternator for the Monarch loadout. Whoopsies. Before this video, I wrote down all the topics, and I thought I had the R97 with the Monarch, so I just had flatline and R97, but alternator. Alternator's a good gun, because honestly, personally, I have zero issues with the recoil. Zero.
Yeah, it's just a flat. It's basically a flat line.
Yeah.
A low level flat line with a little bit less damage and a little bit less recoil. But honestly, I still prefer the flat line.
Yeah. You know,
now is this the Angel City game? I can't remember.
No, this is the Eden game.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
But trust me, guys. In either this video or in one of these videos coming up, we're gonna have an Angel City game. And let me just say, if you use Spitfire, if you're low level and you're trying to get good, go for it. But if you're like a Gen 20 sitting around with a Spitfire,
then that's not right.
You need to stop playing the game.
Yeah.
You actually need to stop playing the game. Because pros with Spitfires, no. Cars, no. You're guilty and worthy of death via Titan drop.
Yes. Yeah, like I mean, some guns need to be you guys need to drop off at a certain level. So let me turn off my mouse so I don't like mess up with the recording here. And that is, you guys need to like use different guns. Like, I mean, the alternator, as you just saw right there, is a level 18 gun for me. I've used it very little, and you know, I'm trying it out because I think the gun I used to use on this Monarch loadout was the Volt. And I mean, I didn't really like it too much, but yeah, it was alright.
Now, if you use the EPG as much as I do, no, okay. You don't use the EPG as much as I thought you did.
No, I only used it for 1 minute, and yet it's my most efficient gun. It's so weird. I've used it for 1 minute.
If you use the EPG and you're actually good at it,
Yes. Same with the Crabber. If you're a Crabber EPG user, congratulations, you're good at
Just
Titanfall
don't
2.
camp with it. This is not Call of Duty. Don't camp with the crabber.
Yeah.
Please.
And Titanfall 2 is too fast-paced of a game to, like, to
Camp with the
not
crabber.
do. Yeah.
I beg of you. I pray. Don't camp with the crabber. Honestly. But, I don't know. I mean, the Monarch with the Monarch, she's a little. She's like, it's basically a North Star that's got an ion, and it's basically a North Star with the mix with a gun that's a mix between a Legion and an Ion.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like it's a good. She's got a good gun, but at really low level she sucks. Like if you don't get your core, you want to sit. That's why you want to feed her. You want to feed Monarch.
That's gonna be the
Then she
best
gets her
term.
cores. Because then
Yeah.
she gets her cores, and she's a beast on the field, dude.
Exactly.
If you've got superior check and you can unlock that before you lose your Monarch, you're just gonna kill
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah, and then as long as you use your shield siphon and your rockets regularly, you'll be pretty much dominating.
And don't forget to use your rearm. That's an issue I had in this game. Early on in the game, in my first life, I wasn't using rearm as much as I should have. Second time though, and the first time I actually almost got superior chassis. I was literally on working for superior chassis, and then the Legion comes out of nowhere like, I have bigger gun. So eat my predator cannon.
I have bigger gun. Yes.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. That's actually my most efficient gun. I've got like a ratio of like 2.68 kills a minute, and I use the Legion a lot. So that's either I can't decide if that's either a really big surprise or not at all.
Or not at all.
Seriously, like my Legion I think is Gen 4, and I'm a Gen 7. No, I swear there are so many Gen 100 level 49 sweats out there.
No. Okay, Titanfall 2. I don't know, but so Crafter and I were gonna do a little bit of a throwback way back when. So maybe 2 or 3 years ago, when I didn't even have an Xbox or anything, Crafter would always talk to me about Titanfall 2 and about this game, and I was like, I don't know what this is. And he would always talk about the gens and everything. And I remember asking him if there was a max generation, and I don't remember what you told me. Did you say there was?
It was Gen 10 at the time. That was before the Gen 100 update.
Yeah, and then it's like, and now every once in a while I'll run across a Gen 100, Gen 75, and I'm like, oh my goodness gracious. I mean, it's crazy how some people can like really grind out hard on Titanfall 2. I mean, and here's me.
Pilot.
Yeah, I know. And then I missed him so bad. Like I'm sitting there, and I even knew it was a hollow pilot. I'm like, I know it's hollow pilot. I'm just gonna shoot it anyway, because why not? And then there's me missing with the stupid alternator, like. And there we go, Monarch on the battlefield. Let's see what we can do.
Yeah. So what do you have? Okay, arc rounds. That's a good.
Yes, arc. Yes, I do. I like the arc round perk quite a bit.
Copy. I noticed one flaw in your game.
Yeah.
You didn't use batteries for your booster. You didn't have a battery. The extra battery perk.
No, I do not. My booster is pilot sentry, but at the end of this game, guys, you're gonna see why I use it. Because I hardly ever place sentries during the main battle. I only ever use it at the end, and you're gonna see why at the end of this game. Now, one thing that I also know is with the Monarch is it's very, very vulnerable to archers and anti-Titan weapons because it
doesn't have a defensive ability.
Yeah, exactly. Unlike the Scorch, Legion, I mean, pretty much every single one of them except maybe the North Star and the Monarch have an actual like decent defense mechanism. The Ion has the Vortex Shield, Scorch has the Flame Wall, or Flame Shield, whatever it is. I'm so bad at this game. And then The Legion has its
gun shield, which is honestly just useless. Like,
yeah,
unless you're just taking tons of rounds, there's no need to use it.
yeah, exactly. And then the Ronin has his sword block and phase shift. So I mean, really, the North Star and the Monarch are the two most vulnerable Titans you can kind of find out there on the battlefield.
On the frontier.
Yes, on the frontier. There we go. We're figuring it out now.
Titanfall references in a Titanfall podcast. Who would have thunk it?
I know, right? It's like, hold on, I thought we were playing War Thunder here. Just kidding. Don't worry, guys. We're gonna get out many more of these super epic Titanfall podcasts.
Or even other podcasts.
Yes, we can do War Thunder, Minecraft, whatever. I mean, we are up for suggestions, guys. Just leave comments in the comment section below.
Comment in this video.
Yes, if you want to see any other game podcasts, and we will definitely work on it. I mean, let's see how long we've been talking for. Oh, my mouse is off. 21 minutes. We're halfway through. Congratulations. If you've made it this far, round of applause for making it this far and listening us.
You get 21 gold stars.
Yes. And then we'll even throw in a few brownie points in there as well.
Yeah. We're nice like that.
Yes. Oh. And one more thing, guys. In the description below, I'm going to put the link to our Discord server for this channel.
For not only the crew channel, but Cuppy's channel.
Yes, and then
unfortunately, and guys, quick side note, if you are also following my channel, I'm sorry I haven't posted in like 5 months. I'm getting there. It's just I have an issue with I have my old mic broke, so I had to get a new mic, and that doesn't work very well with the PC because you hear the whining of my computer the entire time I record, and it's just gross.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I've figured it out, so hopefully you'll see some videos soon. I plan on, so hopefully if you don't see a video within the next week from when this comes out,
yeah,
then I don't know what to say.
I don't know what to say. Yes, this is perfect. Well, don't worry, there'll still be some the crew stuff. This is not going anywhere. It's also been a while since we've posted on here as well.
Yes. Oh, you almost got tripwired.
Exactly, I almost got tripwired, and I was like, no, you can't do that to me. You can't violate me like that. And then I was confused on which ion that was that blew up, and I was like, what?
Yeah, no, that's the thing. You've got the Monarch. Okay, back to the task at hand. Seriously.
Yes. As Lil Girth, the one pilot that's been destroying me all game, has been just annoying me.
Back to the
yes, yes.
So the Monarch, I typically do arc rounds. I don't know what I do for my second core upgrade, but I know for my third core upgrade I go superior chassis.
Yeah. I forget what I have for mine.
That is, Cuppy also has arc rounds, which basically means you do more damage and you have a bigger magazine.
Yeah.
Superior chassis, you basically get 15,000 health, the most health you can get in a single Titan.
I did not know that. Wait, what?
I was lagging. Okay. I don't know, something was lagging.
Ooh.
But anyways,
video.
Back to your MGL's up Gen 10?
Yeah, my MGL's Gen 10, man. I use that.
I thought my Gen 8 Archer was a lot.
No, dude, my MGL, man. I've used that from my youngling days of Titanfall 2.
Yeah, no, I'm an Archer user all the way.
No, I like my MGL. And the reason why is because you can sneak up on pilots. You can sneak up on Titans and you can get quite a few shots off before they are like, oh wait, what? With the Archer, it's like pilot locking, and then you have time to react, especially in every Titan that has a defensive mechanism.
Right, but typically Titans are always fighting each other. Like in this situation, you're getting thunderbolted. That's another easy thing you can react to.
Yeah.
But you did it because you were too occupied with that North Star.
Yes, because North Star be troll.
North Star be troll weakling.
Yes.
No, I cannot use the North. I will not use the North Star for the life of me, unless we're doing a podcast
Unless we're doing a
or a video.
podcast.
Unless we're doing a video.
Unless we're doing a
Because
video, North Star, yes. I think my North Star is
there's
my
some
lowest
people who
level.
are god with the North Star, and if you're one of those people watching right now, respect.
Respect indeed. Yeah, for me, like it's like 1 in every 100 games the North Star will actually have a good game.
1 in every 100.
1 in every 100, yeah.
The 1%.
Yes. But yeah, I'm not too good with North Star. I don't know. I mean, it's kind of fun to just like do tons of damage to Titan and stuff, but yeah, I don't even know where this dude came from. He just like he's like hello.
Yeah, no, you didn't eat as much as you needed to.
Yes, I didn't eat as much.
You didn't end up like Papa Scorch, nice and fat. You ended up little skinny North Star.
Oh yes. And then we have tons of Titanfall jokes, guys. So we have
yeah, no,
we have
we could do this all day.
yes, we have the chubby Scorch who eats donuts all day, and then we have Ronin.
Oh no, we don't need to talk about this.
The Ronin, yes, no, we must. The Ronin,
No.
the Ronin with his sword, he will like it's like a little toothpick. He'll poke you with it,
Sushi
and then he'll
factory.
eat. Yeah, it's a sushi factory. Yeah. And then like the
And
only
then-
sensible Titans are like North Star, Ion, and the rest of them.
Papa Scorch, where's the lamb sauce kind of deal.
Where's the lamb sauce? Yes. Look at this Auto Titan down here. He has the moves. Okay, guys, this is why you have pilot sentries for days. Ready? Wait, hold on. First, I must rearm, take a break, have a cookie, and then this is what you do. 1 turret, 2 turret, 3 turret, fire star, MGL, and boom, you get the pilot kill. It is reign supreme with pilot sentries.
That's the thing. One thing I think you should have done is you should have gotten 2 sentries and then put them back to back around the bridge.
That's true, but I mean, they were
Flawless.
shooting at a spaceship, which was like 20 feet above them. So.
Yeah, you should have done that earlier in the game, I'm saying.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, smart pistol. The cheesiest thing ever.
Mm-hmm. I used to use it a lot, and I don't use it anymore.
I can't believe that. No, dude, that used to be a primary in the original Titanfall.
Oh, that's a mega oof.
Yeah, and then they took off the lock-on feature, which made the smart pistol next to useless.
Mm.
No, I remember I used to hate that smart pistol because I don't know, you guys don't know this, but I used to have the original Titanfall.
Yeah.
Cuppy did not.
Mm-mm.
Because I introduced him to the game.
Yes.
Convinced him to play Titanfall 2. And here we are.
And here we
In the
are.
middle of a freaking quarantine. In a we don't want to get this video in trouble because we said thing. But you guys know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Our little
So we just hope you guys are doing well. So we're gonna.
in this trying time. Can I offer you a nice Titanfall podcast in this trying
Yes.
time?
A nice, very long, 42-minute, 2 crazy people just sit
Talking
here.
about Titanfall for
Yes.
half an hour.
Yes. So just grab a nice, if you haven't already, grab some popcorn and enjoy like it's a nice movie.
Because honestly, I'm enjoying this. We could do this a lot. We should do this more. Honestly.
Yeah, because like Crafter and I, we were just playing together, and then on Titanfall, because we really don't get to play Titanfall 2 that much together. And I was like, hey, let me just record this and just like have it for fun. And then it wasn't until I went to bed that very night, and I was like, wait, we can make that into a Titanfall 2 podcast. And then it was like, here we are. So, and we already
And
have
guys,
our
I'm
second
sorry
video
we won't
ready.
be able to do we can't do this. We can't do this we can't get our voices live, unfortunately, because
Yeah.
Cuppy and I, we're the good old Xbox users on
Yeah.
Titanfall. The ones who have to deal with these salty 9-year-olds,
Yes.
the tryhards.
The tryhards, yes. But yeah, so like we can't get them live, so this is obviously a pre-recording. Like if you are from my channel and you see my Crew 2 and Titanfall videos, everything there is pre-record. But I mean, that's really how it has to be with doing a podcast. You can't be sitting in the middle of a gunfight saying, "I love how much the Firestar is fiery." You know, you can't be doing that. You're focusing on the gameplay. As Crafter and I team lead for like the third game in a row. But I think this is a good time to kind of talk about like some other things like our play styles in Titanfall. So
We've just been meaning around the entire time.
yeah, I mean like we've pretty much covered a lot on Titans. I think we don't really need to talk too much about the Legion. It's quite straightforward. So let's kind of
Yes.
let's start
Shoot.
talking about the Titanfall 3, the campaign play styles, and favorite gun Titan and past
Okay,
experience.
so you guys, as I've probably already stated, I'm a Ronin flatline guy.
Yeah. And when I first got
What?
Titanfall, the first thing we did, Crafter's like, dude, let's do a custom battle. And he literally destroyed me in my Ion. And
So he was in his Ion. Let me
yeah.
explain what happened.
Yeah.
He was in his Ion. I was in my Ronin. I am Jesus Christ with Ronin.
It took me a minute to catch on to what you just said. Yes, perfect. Yes, he can walk on water.
He can walk on water, yes. And I kid you not, I went on a rampage and just destroyed him in 2 seconds.
Yes.
He literally did not last 30 seconds.
Mm-mm.
I'm sorry, Cuppy, but you didn't.
No. So I'm garbage. I was garbage back in the day, and now I'm stuck in the middle between garbage and good because some of my games are super good, and other games are just terrible. So I don't know. Like I'm not a very consistent player. And I don't even know what I'm doing right now. I must have just gone AF. Oh, I was checking the record time on this video, and I was like, oh, we're at 32 minutes or something, which I can check right now if we are. Oh, look at that! Snipes! My mouse was off, and I still knew the time of the video.
But Homestead is honestly not my favorite map.
No.
I like Angel City, Colony. I like more urban areas.
Yeah.
Good little outskirts on the outside.
You know, I think my top two favorites are gonna be Colony and Boomtown.
Okay, now Boomtown, that's a pretty good map too. I just don't like the way it's laid out.
Yeah, I do agree with you that it's kind of weird, and then like, especially how some of the map is a bunch of trees, and it's.
I definitely like the what's it called? The original map, the Titanfall map, the original Titanfall maps, like Rise,
Relic.
City.
Isn't Relic one of them?
Like,
yeah.
Because if you're not a lot of people are who play Titanfall because the fan base is almost dead, but Titanfall's actually starting to make a comeback.
Yeah.
10,000 players. I mean, it's pretty decent.
Yes, indeed. Well, we're gonna have to start speeding up, Crafter, because we still got tons and tons of topics to talk about. We can talk all day. Yeah, we still have to talk about Titanfall 3, the campaign. So yeah, play styles for me. I'm mainly a support, like an assault support. It's kind of weird. It's like sometimes I get in your face, other times I'll just sit in the back and pelt you. My favorite gun is the R101. My favorite Titan is the Scorch. And yeah. Alright, Crafter, what's your playstyle gun in Titan?
For me, I'm a Ronin main, and that should basically Ronin main with flatline.
Alright.
That should speak for itself.
Yes, indeed.
If you're a veteran, like.
Yeah. So here's my hopes for Titanfall 3. To be honest, my hopes are new Titans and more like. You can customize the Titans better. Like you could have a Legion with a Scorch gun.
Like the old Titanfall.
Yeah, yeah. I think that would be something I would really like to see. And of course, you know.
But the thing is, though, the reason it probably didn't work in Titanfall 2 was because the Titans were very specific with their suits, like strong suits. Like
yeah.
They don't need a Ronin with a Predator cannon.
No, they do not. Oh my god! But I would like to see some new Titans, like
I
some different stuff.
honestly like, yeah. They added the Monarch, and they got rid of a lot. They got rid of the quad rockets, with the exception of the campaign,
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
that disappointed me. Being an I mean, I say this a lot, but OG Titanfall players would know how how balanced the quad rocket. I mean, it wasn't exactly balanced, but it definitely wasn't too underpowered or overpowered.
Yeah.
If you knew how to use it right, it was amazing. If you didn't, well, rip in peace.
Rip in peace. Okay. Well, and then I guess we'll go on to our thoughts on the campaign, because it took me forever to complete the campaign, because, to be honest,
No, you just didn't do the campaign.
yes, exactly. Well, yeah, same thing. Take forever, because I was, to be honest, quite scared to do it, because of the of
You
those
didn't
little,
get
like,
past the first level.
yeah, for that one.
I'll admit it. I was a little terrified with the time travel episode.
Oh yeah, that with all those spec stalkers coming out of the walls. Yeah, that was another one. But you know what? One day I was bored and I was like, you know what? Let me do it, and I did it, and I actually really enjoyed it. And so,
Yeah, I've beaten it on master. Holy, no, just no. That was way too difficult.
oof.
I couldn't even get past the first level without dying it 20 times. Like, it was painful, man. It was painful doing the first level.
I like this sick
And then once,
execution. Yeah.
boom, curb check.
No,
Is that curb check?
that was lightning punch, where you just like send them on their back and then you just punch them at 100
I
miles
know
an hour.
what it is. I just don't know. Oh no, curb check is the grapple one.
Yeah. Well, we got 5 minutes to talk about our favorite past experiences, and for me, was my very
For
first.
me,
Yeah,
it's
well,
your first nuke eject.
yeah, yeah. So go ahead and tell them of my reaction of my first nuke eject.
Okay. So, when I first started playing Titanfall, I had already played the first Titanfall for a couple years, and I was very familiar with nuke eject. So when I saw nuke eject, my first thought was, "Oh, great! Now more nuke ejects." But over time, I quickly learned how to do it because I wasn't very good at the original Titanfall. I'll admit, I was Gen 3 in the original Titanfall. But what happened when the second Titanfall came out, nuke eject was just there, and I'm like, "Oh, okay, cool." Now, Cuppy's first experience. Never played Titanfall before. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Okay, so I was in. We were both in our Titans. I think you were in your Ion. I was in my Ronin, and there was a big. It was Homestead. Funny enough,
You
and there was this. We were up in the area where Cuppy, and there was a huge Titan battle going on. Multiple Titans on each team. And I was about to join in, and then the flash, and then you hear the charge up. And I see Cuppy in the middle of it all, looking around, wondering why the heck everybody's running away from one Titan that's glowing like the sun. And I panic because I know what he's gonna. I know what's about to happen. And I start screaming at Guppy, "Run, dude, run away!" And then he is so confused. He is so ridiculously confused, and I'm just like, "Okay, then."
And
I
then
guess
it
he'll
was
be like
just
me and
one.
have to learn it the hard way.
Yeah, it was one
Like all of
massive boom and fire everywhere, and then it's like, you died to nuclear ejection. I'm like, oh.
And then after that game, I spent 30 minutes trying to explain to Cuppy what the nuke eject was.
Yes.
And then he did, and then Cuppy did it every single Titan. Every Titan from then on. Every time he ejected, it was always nuke eject.
Indeed, and that's still how it is now.
I mean, I do nuke eject quite a bit, but that's because I don't really find any other perks useful except for the assault chip. Sometimes. Because the assault chip's I don't know if you guys know this, but it gets you the enhanced auto titans. And I typically do it. The only reason I would ever use the assault chip for an enhanced auto titan is on bounty hunt with the Scourge.
Bounty Hunter with the Scorch, yes,
Because
indeed.
that's the only reason you would ever want to use an Auto Titan.
Yeah. Well, and there we have it. I mean, we've gone over everything except. Yep. I mean, we've gone over everything, and granted, the last 5 topics were rushed, but because we talked a lot about the Iron Monarch and stuff. But I mean, it
And
was.
just stupidity in general.
And then
Just
yeah.
dumb.
But I mean, we I know we had a blast recording this, guys, because I know when
I hope you guys had fun watching it.
I know. I remember I told Crafter, I was like, dude, we need to do a Titanfall 2 podcast. Like, that would be super cool. And indeed.
Oh,
And,
you got the winning kill, I see.
yes. Yeah,
Alright,
Crafter.
guys, hopefully,
Yeah.
okay, guys, so with that, we'll be wrapping it up. Hopefully, you guys will hopefully start seeing some videos from soon.
Yeah.
Hopefully, we can get some live action Titan. So
Well,
we don't have to do podcasting. I mean, while it is fun, I would like to get our actual reactions in.
that is true. Yeah, we need to figure that out. If you got if any of you guys are super good at
With the
doing
Xbox,
and all of
maybe
this,
you know a trick how we can get our audio in there.
yeah,
Because
just let us know. Yeah.
yeah, if you got whoa, that was I just realized how quick that dropship went by.
Yeah, because I killed the last pilot. Look at that, 31 kills and 7 Titan kills. That's my second best game of all time. But yeah.
Where am I? Oh, that's right. I wasn't in this game.
Yeah, you disconnected like halfway through.
Not even.
Yeah.
We barely got started when I had to leave.
Well, hold
But
on.
guys, with
I need
that,
to make sure. Yeah, go ahead. I need to make sure that I pause this at the right time, or the video will go click, and then we won't get a proper outro.
all right, guys. With that, we thank you for watching. We hope you had as much fun watching as we had doing this. This was honestly really fun.
Yeah, and we look forward to doing another one.
Games we could do. Let us know in the comments.
Yeah, and we might be starting a Minecraft survival series. We're still not 100% sure on that yet, but we might.
We're working on it, guys. I think we kind of jumped onto the YouTube thing a bit early, but don't worry, we will get videos. I'll continue posting.
Yeah.
I'm not dead yet.
Yes, Crafter's still going on strong, guys. Support him. Crafter's at 11 subs right now. So if any of you guys are not subscribed to the crew yet, please do. And subscribe to our channels as well, because we have our own individual stuff. I'll have a link in the description for the Discord server, Crafter's channel, and my channel.
Yes, because this will be on all 3 channels, hopefully.
Yeah. No, well, on this one, no, I think this... Well, I could send you this one, I guess, but I don't know.
Yeah.
But, yeah, no, guys, we had a lot of fun. Yeah.
Yeah. We'll get this figured out. Don't worry, guys.
Yes.
We'll get better. We're still rookies.
I know, and I remember when we first started, we were doing this by a phone call, and we had to, like, get each other's audio through phone calls, and now we figured it out, and we're golden. We've got the audio problem solved. All we need to now do is capture...
At least for the crew channel. I've still got to figure out my channel, but other than that, we should be golden.
Yeah.
So, guys, if you don't see the videos within the next week, I don't know what to say.
I don't know what to say. Just epic pause. It's like, wait, no.
Yeah. I'll probably hope posting within the next week.
Yeah.
Assume the worst. That I'm probably not going to be posting another 5 months.
So a little thing that we're going to be doing on the Discord server real quick is that if you guys join, we can, of course, talk to you guys through chat, whatever. And we may be doing some Discord live streams or some live streams and etc. through that on the channel, for this channel in particular. So if you guys are just there, hop on and whatever. So yeah, if you are subscribed, it's ready to go. If you're not subscribed, hit the like and subscribe.
And you can unsubscribe after.
Yeah.
It's free. It's no charge. And also, small thing, 0% of you are subscribed to our channel. What the heck are you doing? Press the subscribe button.
No, we have 4 subs. We have 4 subs. It's sad.
I know.
It's sad, but
I mean, you guys, everybody sees what all the YouTubers are doing. They're like, oh, it's only a small percentage of you are subscribed. But seriously, guys, subscribe. It means a lot. And we want to get monetized.
I just did the math. In total, between the 3 channels, we have 36 subs. So let's make that 50.
Yeah, let's make that 50, guys, and then we'll do a stream. We'll do a big stream.
Yes, we'll do a stream on War
Something.
Thunder, or we'll just do multiple streams of mini games. I don't know, whatever. But yeah, anywho, guys, we had tons of fun. We'll see you in the next one. Next Titanfall 2 podcast is coming out soon, so smash that subscribe button. We've said that how many times in like a minute? 100? Well, anywho, guys,
We're horrible at outro.
this is Cuppy YT and Crafty Crafty. We'll see you guys later, and bye bye.